So far, we used the find method to get data from one article. But what if we want to get data from multiple articles? For example, here I have the same website but in another page because I want to show you a list of movies. So here it's a list of maybe 30 movies here. And what if we want to get the transcript of those movies? So here we can use find all to get data from all these movies, and we can also use a for loop. So I'm going to show you how to do this in this section. So we go back to the code because all the code that we wrote before is going to be the foundation for this new code we're going to write. So first I'm going to modify the code. Here we are in the movies page, so I'm going to copy here. This is subs like script page, but we're in the movies section, and now I'm going to copy. We're not in Titanic anymore, but we're in movies. Now we have the website. Now this is the same result, and we have the same content after we get the text. And then it's the same process. We get we use the parser to get the soup, and now we have this. So now I'm going back to the website to inspect this list. So I'm going right click on it and inspect. So let's see how this is a structure. So the first thing I see, it's highlighted in blue, is this LI. For example, this is the first movie. Here, The Life of the Irish, and this is the first. So this is LI is inside a tag. So here we can see that there are many A tags, and each of them have LI. So what we can do here is to locate this LI to get a title, and then go to the website getting the href. So as you can see here, the href gives you the link of that website. So this is basically what we saw before in the Titanic website, but this is for each movie listed. Now back to PyCharm. So we press enter, and then we write this soup.find. So first I'm going to pick this this section that you see here. It's the main article, so we exclude everything that is outside this section. So first I'm going to copy this tag and soup find article, and then the class, which I didn't copy. So I'm going back here and then main article, and yeah, I think it's the same here. It has the same structure. I didn't notice this. So as you can see here, we already have the box here. So I'm going just to delete this because it's already considered here. I'm going to delete this. So basically this is this, what I wanted to do. So this is my first box, and it's article, main article. So box soup find article with class main article. So everything is fine so far. So now I'm going to get the href. So to get that, I'm going to get the A tag. So I'm going to write here box, because this is my new reference. Here not equal but that. This is my reference as I said before, and now I write find. In this case it's find all because we have multiple A's. As you can see here, there is one A per transcript, movie transcript, and we go back here and write A. So if we wish to extract this href that is inside the brackets, we have to turn on href. So we write href equal true to activate the href. So now we have all the hrefs in this thing. So when you do find all, you get a list. When you do find, you get just an element. This is the difference between find and find all. Basically here, for example, or before, we did find just to get one element, and we got just the text or something like that, just an element, a single element. But here we do something completely different. Even though it's just underscore all, this changes the output, so we get now a list. So this list, you can give it a name if you want, but in this case I'm going to loop through it. So I'm going to do for link in this expression, and I'm gonna do something. So since this is a list, I can do a for loop and work with the content of the list. So now inside that for loop, I can work with the elements of this list. So I just have to write link, and for example, if I want the text, I write text, or as I showed you before, get text. But in this case, I'm not going after the text. I want to get the href. That's why I just said true here before. So I'm going to get the href, writing the square brackets, and then writing href. So now if we want to store these values, we just have to create a list. So I'm going to create a list that I'm going to name links. And now I'm going to store all of this by writing links that append and parentheses. So this is how you create a list and how you append elements to this list. So just recap here, we just find all the hrefs, or sorry, find all the a tags, and then we activated href so we can get that element from it. So then we looped through it because this is a list, so we can loop through a list. And once we are inside that loop, we get the href. So we just have to write link followed by square brackets and inside it href. And then we just create our links list and append each element or each href to this links list. So now I'm going to print the list links just to show you how it looks like. So let me see, it's not link but links. So now everything is set, and let's see how it goes. So I just run and we got all the links. So here we had a list as we said before, and inside this list is the link. But as you can see here, we don't have the whole link, but we have just a part of it. So I'm gonna show you here. As you can see here, again, this is not the whole link, but it's just one part of it. So as you can see here on the top, the name of the link is subslikescript.com and then /movies. So the root of the link is subslikescripts.com, and the rest is the views. So this is like one view and this is another that corresponds to another transcript. So this is just giving us part of that link. So we have to complement this with the root of the website because we only have this, and we have to complement it with this. So we can easily do this with Python. So let me show you how to do it. I'm gonna write here, instead of website, I'm gonna write root, and I'm gonna write here this. So I'm gonna put this in a string, and now instead of writing here, I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to create again an f string, and I'm going to put inside it a variable which I name root. So I'm going to copy here, so root, and I'm going to add this slash. So what I did here is just use this root because this is the original website, the homepage, you can call it. And now for the website, I just added this /movies. so I can reuse this root variable for other things, like concatenating this root with the href. So as you can see, if we copy this, or much better if we only copy this here, and now we paste it here. Let me delete this and now paste it here. We get the website. So that's what we're gonna do a bit later, but basically that's the whole idea. We have the root, we add this is the root that I'm highlighting now, I'm selecting now, and we only add the href with the slash, and we have the transcript. So that's what we're gonna build later. So I'm going back to the home page, and now I'm going back here to the code, and I'm going to close this terminal, and now I'm going to continue writing the code. So the first thing I'm going to do here is to loop through the links. So here we got a list of links that we printed before, and now I'm going to loop through it so I can get the transcript of each of them. So I'm going to write here for link in links. And now what we're going to do is to reuse the code that we wrote before. We wrote this code some minutes ago, and it's how we scrape the title in the transcript and all of this. So I'm going to reuse this. I'm going to press tab, and this is again the title, the transcript, and here we created the text file. This we did it before. I'm just reusing this code, and now I'm going to write here again this website and the result and the content and the soup, because remember that we are going to a new website or to a new page inside this subs like script website. So let me copy this here, and now I'm going to paste it, and now I'm going to edit this a little bit so it does what we want. And I'm going to start with the website because it's not root with the movies/movies, but it's root with the href that we got here before. So it's gonna be this, and instead of movies I'm going to open these curly braces, and I'm going to copy link and paste it. So I open the curly braces and then I pasted this link here. So now we have this f string with the root here first, the slash that separates both, and link. So now we have the whole structure that we were talking about before, the root plus the href. So that's it. And then the same workflow, we request the website. Here request get website, what just we did before, and then just get a result, and then the text, and this is the content as you might know now. And now we have to use the LXML parser to get the soup, and then we get the title, the transcript, and we open the txt file. But one little thing here is missing, which is the box here. I just used it before for this code, but I'm going to use it again because in this new page there is a box too. If you don't remember, the box is this thing. I'm going to highlight it again. This thing here, we use it for the list of movies, but also it's in the title with the transcript, just as a reference, just to have it as a reference. So this is the box, and it has an article in the class main article. It's just a coincidence, I think, that they have the same box here, here, and here. So that's it. Everything is set. So now we're going to print this out so we see what it happens. Now I just print it, and we have this, and probably now Python is creating all these files with the respective title. I didn't print this, I forgot to print, but the result is gonna be on my directory. I'm going there right now. So I'm here, and as you can see, every second it's creating one new txt file with the name of the title of the movie. And now we just have to wait till everything is finished. If I'm not wrong, there are like 30 transcripts in one page. So we have so far 32. So that's it. 32, and here it's finished the process. Everything was correct. All of the txt files were created. So I'm gonna have a look to each of them, and we have just the title and the transcript here. So I'm going to open one of them randomly to check if everything was okay. So here the movie is called This Day 2021. It starts with yeah man, everything. And now I'm going here. So I said this stays here 2021. I'm going to open it so the title is correct. And here it starts, yeah, with the same. Yeah man, everything is measured and all of that transcript. So this is the whole transcript, and that's it. Just learn how to script multiple pages with Beautiful Soup.